All right. I don't know why I started like that. It still gets kind of awkward starting these videos. I'm still trying to find my way, my intro or whatever, but let's just start. Boom. What's up, guys? Another episode of Sauna Talk. Obviously, we're not in the sauna right now. I don't know. I had free space. I had free time right now at my house, in my apartment alone. I was like, why not just knock a video out right here, right now, and then I'll freaking go work out in the sauna later. Anyway, this is still Sauna Talk. We're just doing it in a different location for today. Today's topic: why do I keep getting used by men? And this can go both ways, for men being used by women, women being used by men, or even for same sex. It doesn't matter. The question is basically, why am I keep getting used by men? This is coming from a woman, obviously. No details, so I'm assuming she means in a relationship, and she probably gives herself sexually and in all the other type of ways, and probably is not getting the type of energy she's putting out back to her. It's common, it happens a lot. One of the main reasons is it's your self-worth. You know? Talk about patterns leading to these feelings. Patterns leading to these feelings. I mean, how you present yourself is how you'll be taken. How you present yourself is how you'll be taken. If you out here presenting yourself this type of way, you're gonna attract these type of people. If you're out here presenting yourself this type of way, you're gonna attract these type of people. So we'll use an example as a woman. If you're a woman who you dress, you showing a lot of cleavage, you're showing a lot, you're showing your breasts, you're showing your butt and all that, you're gonna attract men who are into women who show that off. I mean, even if they're not into that, you're gonna attract those type of men because the first signal you're putting out there is, when I see you, the first thing I'm thinking is sexually. You got your ass out, you got your butt out, you got your titties out. I'm gonna think sexually. That's the first thing I see. It is what it is. Whether I feel that way about you or not, that's gonna be the first thing I see. So, how are you putting yourself out here? What type of conversations are you having with men? What type of flirting are you doing? What locations are you meeting these guys? All that stuff matters. What you put out is what you're gonna receive. If you feel like you keep getting these certain type of guys, like these guys that all they want is sex, or all they do is like they use you in some kind of way, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever. What are you doing for that to happen? Because they're not just coming and taking it from you. They're not coming and taking the sex, unless that's what's happening. If that is happening, that's a whole other case. You need to be talking to 911, not me. But what are you doing? You're doing something. Stop putting out this energy, and you will stop receiving this energy. Yes, you're going to go through that part then where you're like, oh, now I'm all alone because all I've ever attracted is these type of men, and now I'm not doing these type of things, so now I'm no longer attracting these type of men, but those are the only type of guys that are getting, so now I'm not getting any attention, now I'm all alone, oh my God. Yes, that's gonna happen. But the key to surviving that bullshit is to stand firm, stay strong, and stick to it. Because if you break, and it's going to be very easy to break, then you're going to relapse. And we're going to treat it like drugs, because that's how it is. We're going to relapse. And you're going to go back, and you're going to sleep with somebody. And you're going to go all through the cycle all over again. Self-experience. I, at one time, used to be a player, if that's what we're going to call it. I, at one time, used to be type of guy who used women sexually. I've done it with many women. At the time, that wasn't what I was trying to do. It's not like I met women and I'm like, okay, I'm only with her. I'm just gonna have sex with her and I'm out. I was never really that type of guy. With me, it was always like, it probably started off sexually and then a friendship came from it. And then I probably realized, or a lot of times I realized that, hey, I'm not really with this girl because I want to be with this girl. I'm with her because I'm trying to mask some kind of pain. I'm trying to avoid being alone. And so I just kept being with women. That was my case. So, that could be a reason why a guy is doing that to you. But at the end of the day, it's, if you're not putting that energy out there to receive those type of guys, you won't receive those type of guys. They won't cross your path. Change what you're doing. Like, I don't know. Are you finding these? Do you go to the club a lot? You go clubbing on the weekends. Is that where you find men? Because then you're gonna find men who go to clubs. When I used to go to the club, if I find a woman at the club, most likely it's all sexual. That's all. That's the only thing I'm looking for. It's just sexual. Who can I take home tonight? Whose pants can I get in tonight? Who can I make my next friend with benefit or fuck buddy? That's what you want to call it. I don't know. So I mean, stop looking for these type of guys. You know, go somewhere else instead of going to the club. Instead of going to the club to find a man, to find love, like Usher and Beyonce said, go to Barnes and Nobles. Go to Jamba Juice or Starbucks and find you somebody. That's not saying that Jamba Juice and Starbucks are the only places you can find good guys. I'm just saying, like, we know where we can't find good guys. So how about we start from there and stop going to those certain places and try something else, you know? And I'm not saying that clubs only have guys that aren't good and have, you know, their mind in the gutter. I'm not saying that. But the chances of finding somebody like that is very much higher at a club than at Starbucks or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We need to understand ourselves. You need to understand yourself before someone else can ever understand you. That's something that somebody told me. Multiple people always told me that. But it's something that I had to learn through all my bullshit. Like, nobody will ever love you more than you. So if you don't know how to love yourself, how the hell can you expect somebody else to love you? And it's hard and it sucks. Because you're like, I keep doing the right thing. You know, I'm trying to take my time with these guys or these girls. And it just always, like, every time when I feel like things are getting better and I'm starting to trust this person and I finally open up my body to them and they take it and then they don't act the same and I can barely get a call back from him or her and they only respond when they want sex, Bro, I forgot what the hell I was saying. You just gotta love yourself, man. Nobody else gonna love you more than you, so you gotta know how to love yourself before you love somebody else. Okay, so that way, when these people come into your life, you can tell them, you know, you can put up those healthy boundaries. Because you gotta put up healthy boundaries, right? You gotta put these boundaries up. You gotta let people know what you're into, what you're trying to do. That's why, actually, this should have been the first thing I said. Whenever you go into a relationship, a lot of people probably won't disagree with this, but I feel like if you set up those boundaries early on, it's much easier and it's less of a headache. The whole thing is less of a headache. Because you can be like, okay, look, you meet somebody and be like, hey, this is what I want to do. I think you're attractive. You seem cool so far, but I got to let you know before we go any further, this is what I got going on. This is what I'm trying to do. And with all due respect, if you can't understand this or you can't meet me somewhere in the middle or try to work something out, you know, regarding where I'm at now and where I'm trying to go, it's best we just part ways because, you know, I'm not trying to, and then just be honest, be like, I'm not trying to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want any miscommunication. I don't want any mixed feelings. Like, I'm not trying to do any of that. And if that's what you were trying to do, I apologize. I'll take it as a compliment, I guess, and I hope you can do the same, but it's just not for me. And then you need to move on after saying that shit. That's it. Don't fall for these. You know that one song, Dua Lipa? One, and then about the phone, you know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone. That song is what every woman needs to hear, and men, if you go through this type of stuff. That's like the manuscript right there. That's it. What she says. She's telling you the steps of not getting your heart broken, of not getting played, not getting used. Like, a lot of that song got famous too, and a lot of people sing that song. I say people because men do too. I do. A lot of women sing that song, a lot of people sing that song, but they're not really listening to what they're saying. That girl is telling you exactly how to not go through the BS that you're going through. Know your worth. Believe patterns. Believe patterns, not apologies. Stop falling for the BS. Stop taking the BS that they give you to deal with the BS. Like, if you're a girl, you messing with a guy, and just because the sex is good, it's not mean it's a good thing, man. That does not mean it's a good thing. Just because the sex is good does not mean the whole thing is a good thing. And that goes for men too, dealing with women. Man, I know. It might be good, but I'm telling you, it ain't good. I don't care how good it is down there. If it's not good up here, bro, leave it alone. Same with women. I don't care how good his thing is down there. If he's not good up here and here, leave him. All you doing is setting yourself up for failure, and it's only going to be harder to let go later, and it's only going to hurt more. I'm telling you, because I've been there on both receiving and giving ends. Honestly speaking, I've used and I've hurt a lot of women sexually, and I've been used and hurt by women sexually in all type of ways. So you got to know your self-worth. That's what it comes down to. You got to know what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, and say no to anything that doesn't fit that. So say no to the men that only want one-night stands. And how do I know a man wants a one-night stand? Be straight up and tell him. What if he lies to me? Then, I don't know. What's his track record? Is the dude a liar? Does he lie often? If you can take his word, take his word. But you gotta know. You gotta just be conscious of everything you do. Be conscious of his actions. Believe patterns, not apologies. And you gotta be willing. First of all, you gotta be willing to be alone. I honestly feel like anybody going through any type of relationship problem, if you haven't been with yourself alone for a while before getting into that relationship, that's probably what's going on. You probably haven't been able to find yourself from the last breakup, or if you've never been in a relationship prior to this one, you probably just never knew yourself for real. And now that you're dealing with somebody that you thought you knew what was going on, but you don't. I'm rambling all over this shit. But man, you keep getting used by people because you keep allowing them to use you. That's why. You're not putting up healthy boundaries. You're not being straightforward with your actions. You're not being straightforward with your verbal responses. Tell people. Don't expect people to read your mind. Don't expect people to know how you are because of how they used to deal with you or how they deal with people that are like you. No, you need to go into a relationship straight up. That's how I am. That's how I was with the girl I'm dating now. I told her straight up, like, look, anytime she asked me something, I told her straight up answer. And yes, it was hard, and there were moments where I felt like, damn, should I tell her this right now? Because if I tell her this, she might think of me this way, and she's not gonna work out, and I'm gonna feel stupid because I kept it so real, and it still didn't work out. Yes, I had those ideas, I had those thoughts. I'm telling you, I still kept that shit 100. I still kept it. My honesty was through the roof with everything I do nowadays. But when I entered this current relationship that I'm in right now, I did everything. I made sure I was gonna do everything the right way. I told myself that I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna be anything. I'm not gonna try to portray an image that I'm not. I'm gonna be 100% me. I'm gonna be honest about this. I'm gonna be honest about that. Things that I had to tell her up front, I told her up front. Things that I didn't really have to tell her then, and I figured, hey, it's not really the time to bring it up now, but when it comes up, I'll be honest. Yes, when those things came up, eventually, I was honest. She knows everything. The girl I'm dating right now knows everything about me. And the things that she doesn't know, she only doesn't know yet because she's not ready to know yet. And when she's ready, once we figure out when that is, we'll talk about it. I have nothing to hide. That way, she knows what I'm doing. She knows where I'm at. She knows where I'm trying to go. And then she can mold herself to be the way that she needs to be to accommodate, me being that way, if she wants to or not. And if she doesn't, then she can just be like, okay, I see, that's what's up, but I'm not trying to do that, and I'm trying to go this way. And then at that point, we can just part ways. There's no beef, there's no issues, there's no misusing people or nothing like that. Then you have to deal with, oh man, I'm gonna be alone again, and what if I never find somebody? Well, that's better than being with somebody for the wrong reasons and potentially setting yourself up for failure. I don't know, man. I'm saying a lot, and I'm probably saying the same stuff over and over again, but if you keep getting used, it's not about what that person's doing to you. Yeah, they messed up, but if you don't say that, hey, what you're doing to me is messed up, how are they supposed to know? And you can't assume people gonna know. You can't assume people gonna mind read. All right? If you're getting used, check what the common factor is. In most cases, the common factor is ourselves. We're not speaking up when we should speak up. We're scared to lose people, so we accept them how they are, even though it's hurting us. We listen to a lot of other people saying, oh, no, even though he sucks at that, but he's good for this girl, just be with him. He got money, girl, he got money, he got a big old, you know what you talking about. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. I knew a girl I know a girl who knew a girl, and she was like, it was her friend, and she was like, this guy's like, he's such a piece of shit. He doesn't do anything for me. Da-da-da-da-da. But you know why they were still together? Because he got a big penis, bro. But then I told the girl, I'm like, look, this dude got another baby with somebody else. He only calls you when he wants to have sex. He doesn't do anything for you. He causes way more headache than he does anything else. And the only reason you're with him, and she said this, so it's like she knows that this is what's going on, but she was with him for the sex. Like, this dude she doesn't drive. She walks and takes the bus to and from home and work and all that. This dude driving around and all this, and he only picks her up when he wants to smash. And she knows this. And it's okay to her because he got that good sex game. You know, I'm putting it down there, you know what I'm saying? But look at where you at, baby. You walking. You know what I'm saying? You walking, and he later, he driving somebody else home. He's driving somebody else home, and you walking. This is what I'm telling you now. He's driving somebody else home, and you walking, but you with him, huh? For that one night stand, that late night call, huh? When you feeling lonely and he come and make you feel all right? Pack it in, make you feel like you worth. Have somebody just come put it on you real quick. I know, but I'm telling you, you know, that feeling is good. But you know what comes after that feeling? The total opposite. That feeling then, when you've been dropped, the dude don't pick up the phone calls, right? You don't answer your phone calls. Takes probably days to respond to your text messages. But you see the dude on social media living it up. And that shit, I know that shit burning you up inside. Boiling your skin and all that. And you over here just like, damn. And he probably put on you good too, huh? Yeah, he put it on you good, so good, it got you thinking about, like, I can't wait till I get home and I'm gonna call him and hopefully I can ride that shit. But no, right? But then you see him with somebody else. I'm telling you, and this goes for men too. I know it. I'm telling you, yeah. She don't pick up till she wants some D, and then she finally pick up and you put it down. Yeah, she got you thinking you the man, right? Until that next time we trying to put it down and you go straight to voicemail, or you don't get the text message. Or worst case scenario, she answered the phone, but it's not her on the phone. There's a dude on the phone saying, hey, who's this? This is what's and what's boyfriend. Who are you? Ooh, that shit kill you. I've been there. I'm telling you guys, I've been on both receiving and giving in. And it's just not right. But what I'm telling you, all of this stems from you knowing your self-worth. What do you want out of relationships? What do you want out of these friendships or these... friends with benefits, that shit does not work. That somebody is always catching feelings, even whether it's the man or the girl, whatever, the person doing it or the person giving it, receiving it, somebody's gonna catch feelings with friends with benefits. It's inevitable. That shit happens. So my suggestion, leave friends with benefits alone. Fuck buddies alone. Leave that shit alone. If you're the person who's, you know, you out here playing these women, you know, you out here playing with these guys, stop doing that shit. Stop it. Because when it's your time to settle down, what the fuck you think you're gonna find? The same shit you've been giving out is what you about to get. I'm telling you, it happened to me. I'm telling you, it happened to me. I never knew how much I hurt all these women that I was playing until a woman played me. I'm telling you 100%, God is my witness. I never knew how much that shit hurt until that shit happened to me. I was messing with this chick. It was a one night stand again. I think it was like our second or third time doing it. And at the end of it, I wanted to cuddle. I'm a cuddling guy. You know, I want to hold on to somebody. I don't like sleeping alone. I like to hold on to you. And I expected to hold on to her after we had sex. And she went to sleep way on her side of the bed and told me whenever I'm ready, I could just leave. She said I could stay, but she said I could leave too. I'm telling you, man, I was about to stay, and I was like, man, this shit, I felt like I got played. I felt like I was used. I felt like she only wanted me for my dick, which is what happened. And it was all business. It was nothing personal. It was just like, hey, I just wanted you for your dick, and me being nice, you can stay. You don't have to leave right now, but you can, you know, it is what it is. That shit hurt my feelings, bro. I'm telling you straight up, that shit hurt my feelings. I don't think it made me cry then and there, but I'm pretty sure somewhere down the road, I had a feeling or a thought or a memory, and that shit made me cry then and there. So, know your self-worth. What do you want out of a relationship? Verbalize that shit. Make it known. Let them know however you want. Let them know. But that's how you avoid getting used by men/women. Put out there what you want to receive. You know, and then once those people come to you, then again, screen them. Have them go through a process, however you want to do it. If they don't meet your requirements, don't get yourself involved with them. That's it. That's all it is. You have the power. You don't like these type of people come at you, cancel them. Let them know. Filter them out. Please. Like and subscribe, guys. That helps me, helps the channel grow. We can reach out more people. That way more people can, you know, if they need help, they can holler at me and we can make topics, videos, whatever. Follow me on Instagram at 2dieselbro. You can follow me on Facebook, Baris Edwards, B-A-R-I-S Edwards. And you know, leave a comment down if you guys want other topics for me to speak on. I'll speak on. If you can, please give me more details so I can go off something and I'm not just going off rambling and whatever. But that's how you don't get used, guys. All right. Think about it for the next time you're going into a relationship. And if you're already in a relationship right now and you want to get out of it, be honest. Tell the person, be like, look, I know this has been going on this whole time, but I've been having some thoughts lately and I need to sit down and talk to you about it. And then if they're willing to sit down and talk to you about it, sit them down and be honest about everything. Obviously, don't attack the person. Use I statements. I feel like this, I feel like that. Don't attack the person. Even if they are doing the wrong, don't attack them. You want to minimize all the damage, the most damage you can minimize. And just be honest, man. Tell them, you know, this is where I'm at and this is where I'm trying to take it. Do you think you can adapt to that? If they can, awesome. Then you guys work it out. If they can't, or they playing games, they can't give you a straight answer, just end it, man. Just be like, look, no hard feelings. And the cliche answer is not you, it's me, but it's legit, it's me. Like, I can't do this, and I want this for myself. And, you know, that's it. And if they understand, if they're a good-hearted person, they'll understand and they'll move on. If not, and they make a scene and all that, you know what you got to do. Play the game for now, keep it calm. You better go and talk to somebody and let them know what's going on before shit gets crazy, all right? Like I said all the time, guys, this is for you guys, it ain't for me. I already been through this, and I'm just trying to minimize the damage for everybody else. Because if I can go through it and tell you what to do, what not to do, so you don't go through it, then that's all I want to do. That's all I'm trying to do. So please, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, whatever. Instagram, 2dieselbro, Facebook, Baris Edwards. And, you know, positive thoughts at all times, guys. Please, positive thoughts at all times. Look out for each other, because we all we got, all right? Stop playing yourself.